Hi there, welcome to Kevy Shaves. Nice to see you, nice to be back here shaving. Right, let me show you what we're using in today's shave. First of all, how you doing? That looks a bit stern, does it? How you doing? Good, I hope you're well. Right, following on from the last shave, I'm going to be using the Taylor Road Bond Street Lime Zest shaving cream. A couple of new ones from TOBS. Yeah, the last one I used was the tobacco leaf. This is the lime. I've scooped a little bit out. The notes on this, I'll just put the lid back on just to show you the opposite side. Okay, notes on this are a unique fragrance with fresh lime and orange, complemented by mid-notes of lavender and tarragon with undertones of patchouli and cedarwood. Right, so there it's there. You can take a look at that. Pause that if you like. Right, so that's it there. Yeah, it's a typical TOBS cream, soft. You can scoop out, as you see, I scooped out just a bit to put in the bowl there. It's a nice scent, it's lime. It smells a little bit to me. There's a soap that I used, a UK artisan, Nanny's Silly Soap Citrus Zinger. And it kind of smells similar to this, or this smells similar to that. It's citrusy, it has a bit of a punch to it, almost like fizzy lime. It's very nice, very, very nice. So I've pressed it into this is the plastic 3D printed bowl. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, it smells good. The brush I'm going to be using again is the Kevy Shaves, the new one from Cosmetic. There's the Kevy Shaves signature, it's not a signature, but the thing on the bottom. Yeah, so this is I've not got a name for this brush yet, but Arthur Lamb suggested I call it Fat Sam's because there's a nightclub in Dundee that used to be, everyone went to, called Fat Sam's, Tuxedo Knot. I was more of there was a nightclub called Buddies, which was kind of at this end of the city, so I used to go there. Fat Sam's was kind of the opposite end of town for me. So I used to go to Buddies when I was growing up, in my teens and 20s. Yeah, I used to go there. So don't know what to call this, but just a nice brush. I like it. See, it has the little bits for your fingers in here for holding. A nice long handle. I like it. Right, so that's that. The razor or the blade. Let's show you the razor first. I was talking to Stephen McHugh, and he was saying that he used a Feather ASD2. Here it's here, Feather all stainless razor, and he was saying it was incredibly mild. He's used to using a Rockwell 6S or 6C, I can't remember. I think it's a 6S, but he used this and he said it was very, very mild. But this is a 3-piece razor, all stainless. Yeah, made by Feather in Japan. There's the head there, comes apart like that. It's very well made. Yeah, all very nice. Look under there. It says Feather Japan. Right, so inside that I'm going to put a feather blade, brand new. Right, just let me take this off. Right, I'm just going to run this under the hot water just to get rid of feather blades. They're notorious for these glue dots on the blades which hold it in place in the wrapper, so I just like to run it under some hot water just to kind of melt them a little bit. So I'll just put that on there. There it's there. Yeah, it's very nice. This the head of this razor, beautifully made. All fits together nicely like that. I'll put a little plastic washer on because this is an expensive razor, but it is mild. But some people have problems finding the angle on this. No overhang on this razor, all good. Yeah, there we go. Feather, all stainless razor. Yeah, the camera seems to be focusing a little better. I gave it a stern talking to the other day. Don't you mess about like that again, Mr. Camera, okay? Right, Let's put some water in this brush. I think I'll make the lather in the bowl. Just give it a flick so it's wet. Clank, clank, clank. Yeah, this is a nice plastic bowl. Put some more water in there. Yeah, as you can see, look. These TOBS creams are very easy to lather. You can't really go wrong. Throw a bit of water in there. Wow. Yeah, a bit of water in there, and the ridges in the bowl help create the lather. If we need to add more water, we can do that on the face. Excuse me. How's your week going? It's Tuesday. I've still not filmed the 10,000 giveaway. Oh, I need to get my ass in gear and get it done. Right, that looks good. Yeah. Nice lime scent. Right, let's wet the face. Yeah, I've only got about 2 or 3 days growth here. I just came out of the shower, so all good. Really nice lime scent. Yeah, some people were saying that they couldn't see these creams on the Taylor of Bond Street website, and they weren't on when I looked, but like I said, I just called them on the phone. Remember that? A phone, and it was a landline too. I don't have a landline. Who has a landline these days? I still have a landline. Some of the anyone younger will be going, what the hell's a landline? What's that? Everyone just uses mobile phones these days. Oh, back when I was a boy, everybody had a landline. It was fashionable to have a landline. Just a bit of water there. Looks good, smells great. Right, let's heat this razor and blade up. Feather ASD2 with a feather blade, brand new. Oh, look at that. Let's just smooth that out. You don't have to do that. But will we get cleaned up? Oh, one little bit there. Oh, and on my ear. Oh, let's go. Yeah, so the angle on this is it's a little bit steeper. Which just means you need to hold it kind of more, if that's your face, rather than doing it like that, just hold it a little bit more steep. But it is mild, but it's nice. Some people say it's mild but efficient. Some people don't like it because it's so mild. Now I need to watch this thing here. That little spot thing, because the last shave I had off camera, I cut the top off that and it was bleeding. It was bleeding. Yeah, the scent of this cream is very nice. Lots of people will like this scent. It's a very bright summery scent. You can certainly hear that razor cut in there, so it's all good. Thank you for all the comments on the last video. Yeah, a lot of people pleased to see new creams from TOBS. Always good to see new creams from TOBS, no matter what they are. Right, first pass done. Yeah, see, that's taking it down. There's still quite a bit there, but feels good. Okay, let me rinse, I'll come back for the second pass. Cold water. Okay, rinsed off. Oh, there's one little weeper there. Is there? Oh, I've seen something. Right, let's go back to this brush. Gather some more soap. Yeah, a nice strong, punchy scent. Maybe about a 7 once it's lathered. Feels good, looks good. Nice. Right, second pass across the growth. Good thing about this razor, there's no overhang there, so nothing at the sides. Look, overhang, for anyone that doesn't know, just means there's no blades. The side of the blade sometimes sticks out the edge of the razor here, just to make it easier to pick it out when you take it apart, but there's none on this razor. Yeah, look, a few dots there. And if you're new to this way of shaving, and you get a mild razor like this, you know, the temptation might be there to press. You think it's not really cutting, I need to press on the skin more to make it cut through the hairs. Don't do that. That will cause you irritation. Just keep a very light touch. You're going to do 2-3 passes here, so each pass is just looking to take down the hairs each time. Each time you go over it, you're just looking to take a little bit down each time. Yeah, nice and slick. Yeah, as a mild razor, it does feel very but it's engineered beautifully. As I say, all stainless steel, look at that. Really, really nice. Some people don't like that feather on the, like the branding on the top cap. I don't mind it. I'll tell you what, though, look, little dots here. So, although it's a mild razor, there's a sharp blade inside there. So, still try and be cautious. Yeah, cold water will get that. Get those. Right, very nice. Just test the slickness here. Yeah, it's good, it's good. Right, I'll rinse and I'll come back for pass number 3. Cold water again. Okay. Nicely rinsed off. Back to this beautiful brush. Look at that. I was actually checking through my soaps and stuff. I don't have a lime, like a straight out lime scented soap or cream. So this is the first one, although it's not straight out lime, but it's called Lime Zest. So there's lime and orange in it. Right, third pass. Yeah, I don't know if you can see how that angle there. You can certainly hear it, but it's ever so slightly steeper. So just let the head of the razor just rest on your skin, just a little bit steeper. Or is it shallower? I don't know. Right. Right, to see how mild this is, I think we'll go with the alum block. It's on my stomach there. Very nice. Feels great. That's a good sound. Not someone cutting wood. That's a good sound. Yeah, look, see there are a couple of dots here. Right, okay, let's have a quick rinse and see if there's anything needing picked up. Wow. Yeah, a little bit there, just the usual spot. Moustache feels good, and a little bit up there. Yeah, I'm just being careful around that little spot thing, so. He says as he's going to shave more up there. That's just a little bit. You can probably hear that there. Nice slickness from the TOBS soap, cream, sorry. That feels good. Yeah, plenty of slickness there. Just to go over these little spots. Right, that feels good. Okay, quick rinse then, alum block. Right, the alum block, what it does, it will tell you if you've had a close shave, if there's some sting, just wet that. If you rub this on your skin, if you get any sting going over it, it will tell you, you'll get a good bit of sting. There's a little bit down here where these little dots are. It just helps to close up any little nicks and stuff. Another good tool that you should have in your den. I don't use it all the time, but some people do. Nice tool in your den, and it's good for the skin too. Just use as much as you want. Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to let that sit a couple of minutes. I'll rinse it off. I'll have a little face wash with the remainder of this lather, and then I'll see you for the post shave in probably about 5 minutes. But by the wonders of editing, I will see you very soon. Nice shave, very nice. Nice and close. Yep, good. Okay, on to the aftershave. Right, as I don't have anything lime, I thought I'd go with something lemony, sort of. This is Florida water. I've decanted this into I think there was lemon juice in this actually, so yeah, look, as you can see it has a nice restrictor in there. So let me just get a little splash of this. This smells great. Beautiful summer scent. Kind of lemony, almost like, smells like cola as well, some people say. Yeah, I get that. Get a good burn from that. Nice tingle. Oh, great. Yeah, nice fresh scent. There we go. And to finish it off, I'm going to use the Aqua Velva Sensitive 5-in-1. I was given this as a gift, a birthday gift a few years ago, a couple of years ago maybe, from Stephen Keir. Remember Stephen? Stephen is the Suffolk shaver. He was the Suffolk shaver, he still is the Suffolk shaver. He might put videos back out again. He's taking a little break, I know. So this was a very kind gift from him. It's good stuff. There we go, just that much. And a little goes a long way. A nice clean scent again. Yeah, it smells great with the Aqua Velva actually. With the Florida water. This is Aqua Velva. Very nice. Here we go. Can't grumble at that. Right, let me show you what we've used again today. And it's a good shave, as you can see. The razor was the Feather ASD2. All stainless steel razor. Very nicely made. Yeah, the angle on this is a little bit steeper that way. So most razors you would feel it there, but just a little bit more, and that's where you get it. Very mild razor, beautifully made, in Japan by Feather. Yeah, very nice. Inside that, brand new first use feather blade. The brush, the wonderful DS Cosmetic Kevy shaves, whatever this handle's called, very colourful, a bit like myself. Yeah, Tuxedo Knot, great brush. I like the length of the handle and these little grips for your fingers. I like it. I'll put links for everything in the description. We bowl lathered in the 3D printed bowl with nice ridges in the bottom there, and the cream was Taylorville Bond Street. Just let me give that a wipe. Taylorville Bond Street Lime Zest shaving cream. Yeah, nice performing cream, beautiful scent, beautiful summery scent, very limey, zesty. Yeah, it's almost like a fizzy lime. It's really nice though. It's really a really nice scent. 3 passes. We used the alum block here on these little bits down here. As you can see, look, they're starting to go a little bit red with the aftershave, but that's okay. That'll calm down. Yeah, that was the alum block. The post shave was Florida water, and finished off with Aqua Velva Sensitive 5-in-1 Balm. And there we'll have it, ladies and gents. Thank you very much for watching. I've enjoyed it, I hope you have too. Maybe you've learned something. I don't know what, but you never know. Right, okay, I'll see you in the next shave. Again, hopefully before the end of this week I'll get that 10,000 subscriber video done. Everything's here for it, the prizes. So I just need to put it together. It's not going to take long, I just need to get my fat ass in gear and get it done. Right, okay, have yourselves a wonderful rest of this week. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay? See you soon. Take care.